Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of MSU Inside Out. I'm Jay Lurvey, joined again with Emily Madallen. Emily, welcome.
Yes, I'm excited to be back. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, everyone's been jumping around doing different things, so it's nice to be back at the host desk.
Yeah, if you were watching last week, you would have noticed that we had some different hosts up here, different people doing news. I was actually back in my comfort zone, back behind the cameras, directing. But yeah, everything's back to normal. You guys were gone last week because you went to a conference.
Well, I wasn't gone. I was here, but a lot of our students, went to the conference in Minnesota, and yeah, it was. I think that they said it was a pretty good.
Yeah, and you actually came away with an award.
Yes, I won an award. Alexis, Arthur, accept my award for me. Thanks, Alexis. It's pretty exciting. I won an award for a weathercast.
Right on. And also our director. Honored. Back there, Leaf Bakken also won award for a radio spot.
Yes.
So congratulations to everybody there.
It was a good weekend for us.
So we got a great show coming up. I'm going to be talking to the director of the Chalk Circle.
Yes, and I have pretty big news. Minot State made a big announcement today, and I'll be talking to Rick Hedberg about that in just a couple of minutes. But first, Alexis has news for us.
Yeah, a lot going on, so excited to tell you guys about it.
All right.
Dreams in Motion hosts sled hockey at the Mesa Arena for people with mobility challenges or visual impairments. KMSU tells us how Minot's youth and young adults gear up for an afternoon on the ice. Dreams in Motion focuses on providing recreational and sporting opportunities to make individuals the athletic superstar for the day.
It's not just about the sport. It's really about all the life lessons you learn being part of a team.
The Dreams in Motion president, Annette Kipe, became an active member in the organization after her son had experienced sled hockey.
And it was such an incredible experience for him and so meaningful that we just knew that we had to give the opportunity to more kids in North Dakota. So watching other families getting the same opportunity, I understand how meaningful it is, and that keeps me going.
The Minot Minotaurs hung up their skates for the afternoon and became the coach for their new athletes.
It's fun just watching them, shoot the puck in and celebrate, and getting to see them do that. And they don't always get that chance, so it's fun to get out here and do that for them.
I just love how excited they are. You see kids, the event started at 1 and they're here at 12:30 with a smile and can't wait to get out there. With the game announced on the ice, it's nice to see them in the light and just how excited they are to be the superstar today.
Minotaurs assistant coach Nigel Doobie finds it rewarding to see his players teach the game that everyone at the Mesa enjoys.
Our players is just however we can help the kids and see them smile. That's the biggest thing.
It's awesome, knowing that all these little kids look up to us. I mean, when I was younger, I looked up to high school kids, and now you look up to other kids, and it's just awesome that somebody looks up to you now.
And the new hockey players were anxious to show off their slap shot in front of their friends, family, and toros.
So the kids are so pumped, and they're scoring goals out there, and they get to celebrate, and our guys get to sit back and watch that, and it's just really rewarding for everybody, and to see them have that moment of fame.
At the end of the day, Dreams in Motion left everything out on the ice and discovered some new hockey superstars. Dreams in Motion spent the afternoon teaching the players the basic skills of the game. Minot State Athletics and Beaver Boosters had one of their biggest fundraising nights of the year. Reporter Ashley Hill has more.
The Minot State Athletic Department and the Beaver Booster Club hosted the 45th Annual Beaver Boosters Spring Party April 6th at the Grand Hotel. The MSU Athletic Department's Spring Party is a fundraiser for the Beaver Boosters with proceeds going to athletic scholarship. I was able to talk to Assistant Athletic Director Chad McNally about how the event supports student athletes.
Every dollar that's raised here goes back into helping any scholarships for students. The best thing we can offer is an athlete a chance to focus on his schoolwork, training to be an athlete, and not have to worry about working while they're going to school.
The event costed $50 to get in. With admission, people got food, drinks, and were entered into a drawing for a chance to win $500 and other great prizes. Throughout the night, there were silent auctions and raffles with fabulous prize packages. Sports Information Director Mike Linnell discusses the preparation for this event and next year's event.
The planning for this event starts at the end of last year's event. We try to do a meeting afterwards that updates everything that we do from the year before, try to get a little bit better, do things a little bit smarter.
Some of the prizes featured at the event were a custom Minot State bicycle, a membership at the Varden Golf Club, and airfare with Allegiant to Phoenix or Las Vegas. There were prize packages with ping golf clubs, rifles, shotguns, grills, and flat-screen HD TVs, and silent auctions featuring MSU gear and NFL and NBA jerseys. The biggest prize of the night was the authentic Michael Jordan memorabilia.
You know, the Michael Jordan memorabilia is one of our best items this year. That was something I was a little bit in charge of putting together. There's a lot of cool plates. We've got some cereal boxes, VHS tapes. There's a lot of cool Michael Jordan stuff that I think collectors are really going to like.
Over 700 tickets were sold, making this a success for Minot State Athletic. I'm Ashley Hill, reporting for KMSU Channel 19.
Athletics was able to raise over $40,000 that night. Tonight, Sodexo presents Titanic, A Meal to Remember. Sodexo is celebrating the 104th anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. The evening will include a dinner featuring recreations of the last dishes served on the ship, the viewing of the movie Titanic, and a photo booth for pictures. It's $5 for students with meal plans, and those without a meal plan, it'll be $14.50. That's all we have for today, Emily.
All right, thanks, Alexis. I'm here now with Rick Hedberg. Thank you so much for joining me today, Rick. On such short notice, because just a few hours ago, Minot State made a really big announcement. Rick Hedberg is now the Vice President for Advancement here at Minot State after being the Athletic Director for a number of years. So, pretty exciting day for you today.
Yeah, excited.
Yeah, so you've been the Athletic Director now for how many years?
15 years.
15 years. So tell us what made you kind of want to move on to being the Vice President for Advancement here.
Well, I guess over the years, my job has transitioned a little bit to more of a fundraising role, especially in our move to Division II. And so I'm doing a lot of similar activities as what Marv Simra, who's retiring after 9 years, has been doing, and work closely with Marv. And you know, I liked many of the things that he was doing. They've done a great job in advancement over the last 5 to 10 years with raising funds and moving the university forward. So just a lot of the similar stuff that I'm doing right now, and a little bit of a change, so looking forward to it.
And you said it's kind of a little bit better timing with things going on with your family, your kids, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's probably better timing for me that way too, so looking forward to that also.
Awesome. So tell us what's going to be new now. I mean, what are you most looking forward to, I guess, about this new position?
Well, I think there's a lot of different areas that advancement covers. Obviously works with the foundation in raising funds, scholarship dollars, endowed scholarships, and really want to continue the growth. They've made nice growth in that. The foundation has purchased some properties on the perimeter of campus. Obviously Beaver Suites is owned by the foundation, and you're familiar with that, and some, they want to continue some of that growth, and basically their goal is to basically aid the institution. Anything that benefits Minot State is what they're all about. And this position also works with the marketing office, oversees marketing and printing and design, and the alumni office. I think there's a lot of exciting things we can do to bring our alumni back more involved with what we're doing. They do some great things. The gala's coming up here in a few weeks as a major fundraiser, much like you just saw with the Beaver Boosters Spring Party, very similar to that. So a lot of neat events. I just want to continue what they're doing and maybe tweak some things and really grow. Minot State's a great place, as you know, and I think we can do a lot of great things.
Definitely. So now you have a few more months as the athletic director. You start June 1st, correct?
Correct.
So now in these next few months, are you going to be kind of transitioning into the next phase a little bit? Yeah,
somewhat. You know, the university plans to open it up for a nationwide search, so that will probably take place within the next week or two, and get the job posted. Typically, you post a job like that for maybe 3 weeks, and do some phone interviews and campus interviews, and that probably won't get hired until sometime in June maybe or late May, and have that person on board maybe July 1 or something like that. But so yeah, that's obviously something I care deeply about. I probably won't be on the search committee, but very interested in making sure that we get the right person in and keep moving forward.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of changes here. So just lastly, I guess, what would you say your favorite part was about being the athletic director? What do you think you'll miss a little bit about it?
Definitely the student athletes, and then coaches getting to know our student athletes. We talked about Josh Sandy when we were off here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, great young man who's actually working. I heard Josh this last year, and really getting to know and seeing those kids progress from when they come in as a freshman, mature and maybe immature at that time, but mature through their years and really develop into being great people, and that's what I'm going to miss. Obviously, I'll still be involved, but
right.
Yeah, that's what I'll miss the most.
Well, we're glad that we still get to keep you here.
Thank you.
All right, well, once again, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, Rick Hedberg, the new Vice President for Minot State Advancement as of June 1st. All right, coming up next on MSU Inside Out, we'll have some weather, a lot of good news ahead for weather, actually, and Keith tonight will be talking to us about some sports. We'll be right back after our underwriters.
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Located on South Broadway.
Artman, women's clothing, accessories, and art supplies. Located at 13th Main Street, South Minot.
Badlands Grill, featuring steak, seafood, chicken, pasta, and classic comfort food. At Badlands, everyone is welcome.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, the sports restaurant experience where everyone is a VIP. BW&R goes way beyond just Buffalo Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, and sports, located on South Broadway across from Walmart.
Center for Extended Learning, reaching across the state of North Dakota and beyond. The Minot State University Center for Extended Learning empowers you to choose your educational path.
Digital Office Center, technology solutions for every business need. Located in Minot and Bismarck.
El Azteca, authentic Mexican cuisine, fresh and fast. Fiance Bridal, located in downtown Minot, and now you can shop online.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream. Good times to be together.
iHeartMedia, providing multi-platform advertising and marketing opportunities for partners and world-class entertainment for listeners.
Jacobson Music, a family-owned music business with 3 retail locations in Dickinson, Bismarck, and Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
KIZZ-FM, Z94, Minot's only station for today's hit music.
KRRZ 1390 AM, Minot's classic hits.
KXMA, Mix 99.9, Minot's best music mix.
KYYZ, FM 97 kicks today's hot new country.
KZTR FM 105.3, The Fox, Minot's rock station.
MSU Beaver Hockey. Visit us online at msubeaverhockey.com or on Facebook and Twitter.
MSU Athletics, NCAA Division II, promoting good character and a positive experience. Red Rising.
MSU Art Department, stimulating creativity campus-wide by providing exhibits and art events.
MSU's Theater Department, offering the highest quality of entertainment at Minot State. Enjoy. We'll see you at the theater.
Midwest Oil Jobs brings employers, retailers, and other professionals from the Midwest to connect under one roof.
Minot Plumbing, from winter chills through the dog days of summer. Our primary goal at Minot Plumbing and Heating is to keep your home comfortable for you and your family.
Pepsi, the local Pepsi-Cola bottling company serving the North Dakota areas in Minot, Dickinson, Devil's Lake, and Bottineau.
Pita Pit, fresh thinking, healthy eating, located on South Broadway.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
Red and Green, Minot State's official student-run newspaper.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer, located at Beaver Ridge Plaza.
Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast, mixing Mexican and Western flavor.
Watney Realtors, full-service real estate agencies handling residential, commercial, and investment properties. You can visit them online at minothomes.com. Watney Realtors Carrie Montoya, located on Northwest Broadway.
How far would you go to save a stranger's life? That's the question raised by the play that Minot State's putting on next week called The Chalk Circle. I am joined with Carlen Gilseth, the director. Thanks, Carlen, for coming here.
Thank you, Jay.
So what is The Chalk Circle actually about?
Well, it's the old King Solomon story. And basically, you have a mother who, in a hurry, abandons her child, and it is picked up by this peasant gal. And she raises that child for 6 years. Oh. And then, of course, after the war dies down, the real mother wants that child back because the child is the heir to all the land, the wealth that they owned at one time. And so that's really why she wants the child. So they're put in front of a judge, and the judge draws a chalk circle, puts the child inside and says, you two mothers grab an arm, and whoever can take that child out of the circle, you're the mother.
Wow, that's pretty intense. I mean, I know the King Solomon story you're referring to is the one where King Solomon says split the child in half.
That is correct.
Wow. So how long does it take to get a production like this ready?
Well, we usually go 4 to 6 weeks on a production, and this production, we've been at it 4 weeks now, and we've gotten, it's an adaptation of mine. I haven't, there are some parts of the story that I have neglected to put in there because of time purposes. The entire show probably would run over 3 hours, but I've made some cuts, and I've also made it more acceptable to our audiences here. Yeah. So the prologue is no longer set in the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, but instead it's right here in North Dakota on our prairie.
Oh, okay. You know, I gotta say, when you say you changed some things to make them more acceptable, it takes me back when I was in high school. We did, I believe it was Finian's Rainbow.
Oh, yes.
And we had to sell peanuts instead of cigarettes because, you know, we were teenagers. So it says on the thing, translated by so-and-so. What was the original translation?
Well, Bertolt Brecht was a German dramatist, so he originally wrote the piece in German. And I originally started out taking his script and using my German, which was not near enough. I found that it was much too slow.
Google Translate.
Exactly, and it wasn't going to turn out to be a very good production. So I borrowed the translation by the Stearns and by W.H. Auden, and then actually, like I said, adapted it to our production that we will see opening on Monday.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great event. Again, thank you for joining us.
You bet.
Once
Thank
again,
you, Jay.
The Chalk Circle by Bertolt Brecht. It'll be in Allshire Theatre from April 18th to the 21st, starting at 7:30. Doors open at 7. All right. Right now, we're going to head over to the Beaver Dam with Marcel, where he's looking at the Titanic event. Marcel?
Hey, thanks, Jay. I'm staying here live at the Beaver Dam with General Manager and Executive Chef Patrick Friley. Behind me taking place is a very upscale Titanic event, which Patrick will explain a little more. So can you just talk about this event that's taking place behind me? I see a lot of people dressed up, nice dresses and tuxes. Can you just explain that?
Yes, every year Sodexo tries to do what we call elite events for our university students. So this is what we did. We decided to give kids a chance to dress up, be formal in a way they don't normally do, and experience a little bit of history. So we're celebrating Titanic, the anniversary of the Titanic. So we've taken a menu from each of the classes from the Titanic's last meals served. We built the deck of a ship so they could take photos to send home to their families and have some fun with. We have some ice carvings in there and a chance for them to see the actual movie if they haven't seen it in a while.
Oh, sounds like a fantastic event. Now, I can smell the food. It smells like some fantastic food. Can you just tell me exactly what's on the menu for tonight?
Sure. We have lyonnaise chicken, which is a nice poached chicken with potatoes. We have smoked salmon with a mousseline sauce. We have boiled new potatoes. We have carrots. We have peas. And then we have a smoked fish canapé. As well as cold asparagus with a balsamic sauce. And then we have for dessert fresh fruit and eclairs.
Dang, you guys got a lot of stuff over there. Is there a way that I can get a plate? Can you save a plate?
Absolutely.
Okay, I need a plate. Actually 2 plates. I need one for my executive producer as well.
We can do that, no problem.
Now, can you just tell me a little bit about the main goal of this event?
It's to educate the students, give them a little bit of history while having fun at the same time.
Perfect. And you said that they also get a chance to watch the movie live as well?
Yep.
Okay. Now, do you have any other events that you guys are planning to put on? And if so, what is that idea?
Right now we're working with the university's Native American Council upstairs. We're going to try to put on a Native American event where we're going to feature foods native to this area and then have some guests come in and talk to the students to give them a little bit of education on the Native American culture here in North Dakota.
Okay, that sounds like a great event. I might have to go to that next time. I'm sad I'm missing out on the Titanic event. I got my suit on. I'm sure I can just sneak in. But thank you. Again, that was General Manager and Executive Chef here at Sodexo, Patrick Friley. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks, Marcel. A couple really exciting events going on here on campus the last few weeks of school.
Yeah, sounds real fun over there.
There's a lot going on. All right, and now we are going to toss it over to Keith. He's taking over sports for Nolan.
Filling in,
filling
in, calling me in from the bullpen. You know, I figured I'd help him out. So you know, it feels good. Feels good to be in the driver's seat for once instead of behind the camera.
See what you got.
We got lots of good stuff for you guys. With the winter season with the winter season over and spring season starting up, many high school student athletes are hard at work between the baselines. But for some student athletes, a new sport in the state of North Dakota will be taking up their time in the spring season. And that sport is trap shooting. The first trap shooting season took place last spring with 4 school districts taking part in the outdoor activity and has quickly taken off to this 24 season, including South Prairie.
I had the kids basically beating my door down when they started seeing some of the posts and things like that about a high school trap team and things like that. Went to our school board with it. They've approved that it can be a sport that the kids can letter in. And, you know, I'm proud to say we've got 19 kids shooting for South Prairie this year. All of our league is shot here at Minot. We'll have 5 weeks of league where they'll shoot 50 birds a night. And then kids can compete both as an individual and as a team. And then we'll all come together in June to Horace, North Dakota, just outside of West Fargo, and that's where our state meet will be held.
Trap shooting has not yet been sanctioned in North Dakota, so the sport is mostly self-funded by athletes, parents, and sponsors. Stanley added that the goal in the end is to create an activity that the kids can do for the rest of their lives, and that he hopes for the sport to continue to grow in the Minot area.
We invite all the kids that are in the Minot area to partake. Registration is up, and you know they can't do it this year, but in years to come, if you know Minot Public doesn't partake in it, or our Redeemers or Bishop Ryan, you know we're more than welcome to have them come shoot under our flag per se and be a part of it.
Also, the Minot State Track and Field is off to the races this spring. Chris Tom has the full story.
With the seniors leaving after this season, there's a new batch of freshman leaders ready to take the baton. However, what kind of hands are the seniors entrusting this team to?
I love it. We got a close-knit group here, and people just push each other to get better every day, and I can't wait for the future.
The Beavers moved into the NCAA Division II as of July 1st, 2012. Despite the struggles of joining a new conference, the Beavers have had a few things to look forward to.
I just hope we just continue to build and get better every year, hopefully bring in some new recruits and just get better every year.
Grow the team and increase performances, get people faster, stronger, so we have better marks. They're all pretty motivated. The freshmen we have now are seem to be pretty responsible, pretty disciplined, all of good character, and I think all are doing pretty well academically. So those are all good things, good characteristics that we want on the team, and I think we've got overall a really good group of freshmen or new people here and looking to build on for the future.
This is Christopher Tom with your MSU Beavers. Back to you, KMSU.
If you want to continue following the team's progress, you can go to msubeavers.com. And guys, you know, for some other local sports, we have the Twins. They just picked up their 9th loss in the season, so sorry if you guys are any Twins fan, 0-9 so far, but promising local boy Carson Wentz might be going up to first overall pick to the LA Rams possibly. So exciting news for North Dakota State fans.
All right.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Right, great. Got a lot of great spring sports coming up. Love this time of year. Love the outdoors. Speaking of spring,
I'm
Gemma,
totally dressed for it.
You know,
it's a little indicator of what's going to be coming up.
I stepped outside this morning with my jacket on.
No capris this time?
Quickly took it off. No, the capris are still away.
Well,
still non-existent.
But that's okay. It is capris and shorts weather, which is coming up.
I do need shorts today. All right.
Head over to the weather
Sounds great.
center. Over at our weather center right now, it is saying that it is 67 degrees out right now, and it totally feels like it as well, which is pretty exciting.
for the first time. Oh, I'm caught. For the first time in a while, so it's nice to see the warm weather there. 10-mile-per-hour winds, also meaning that the wind's not going to be chilly and going right through you like it normally does. And sunset is at 8:35 p.m. tonight. Moving on to Friday, we see that Williston, Bismarck, and Dickinson are all going to be cloudy with chances of high rain in the 60% to 90% range there, so almost guaranteeing rain there. But it's still going to be very warm weather for the most part. As for Grand Forks, they're going to see weather just like Minot, Bismarck, Dickinson, and Williston. Fargo is going to be the only exception without any chance for precipitation there, but they're going to be pushing the 70s, so at 69 they're going to be warm. Moving on to Saturday here in a second. It's going to be, there it is. We've got Williston, Dickinson, Minot, all going to be partly cloudy, so the sun's going to be in and out throughout the day. But like we see here, it's going to be in the upper 50s and lower 60s, so very warm, like we were saying earlier, capris and shorts weather. Bismarck, Grand Forks, Fargo are all going to be cloudy, and Grand Forks is going to see a little bit of rain there, but like we were saying earlier, very warm temperatures here, so spring is definitely here, guys. As for our Sunday temperatures, the only part of the region that will see snow is Dickinson, but it'll start to warm up, so it's going to be a quick snow there, back up to the 50s. Williston, Minot are going to be partly cloudy there, very warm. And as for the other side of the state, along with Bismarck, it's going to be partly cloudy along with some chance for rain, but like we said earlier, in the past couple days, it'll be a warm rain. So get your raincoats out, your rain boots, everything. It'll be good. But let's move on to what we have next in our extended forecast. Taking a look there, like I said, we're warming up major time here, so we're finally hitting the 70s here in Minot. Definitely time to bring out the shorts, maybe even the swimsuits, and you know, have a little yard fun maybe. But
I mean, today felt really nice, and next week's going to be even better. So
yeah, well, definitely. So like today, I was wearing shorts and like just a light t-shirt. So
I was actually wearing this all day, and I was really warm for a while with these tights. I could have done without the tights.
Yeah, no, so it's finally here, guys.
Finally here. Let's hope it sticks around.
Definitely. I have heard that they're having a giant water gun fight. I think it's next weekend.
I think they're trying to set the world record.
World record, yeah. So
most people at a water gun fight.
Yeah.
So.
I want to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. Just type in water gun fight, and it should be in.
I think it's
some
Pride
event.
Pride Minot or Pride North Dakota.
Something like that. Something like that.
If I would have been more prepared, I could have pitched it a little bit more. But
well, if you find me on there, I said I'm going.
All right.
So.
All right. Well, thanks, Gemma.
Thanks, Gemma.
No problem.
And thank you all for joining us on another episode of MSU Inside Out. Thanks, Jay, for everything as well.
And thank you, Emily, for joining me again.
Yes, it was fun. It's nice to be back. Yeah. And to close, our song of the week is Harlem by the New Politics. And fun fact, I saw them live, and this song was awesome.
Cool.
All right.
See you later.